Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. Welcome, welcome. It's Use the Things Thursday, and we're using the Glimmer Machine and some hot foily thingies that we haven't used. Maybe used a little. Here's one I have not used, so we're gonna use that. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, and I've never used it. So we're gonna do some Christmas foiling, because you can never have too much Christmas pre-made stuff, because, well, it's fun. It's fun, right? So let's get started. Let's go down here. PJB Stampa. Hello, hello. Lurking because it's time for breakfast. Yumma, yumma. I hear that. I wished I'd have got up a little bit early to eat. Actually, I'm going to switch these. We're going to put this over here in this right here because my cord's a little short. I don't know why it didn't bother me before. But let's move some other stuff. I got to move the things. Move the things. It's Move the Things Thursday. Okay, we're going to put that. I need to put that away is what I need to do. We're going to move these. Got things everywhere. Jenny G, hello, hello. Carol, hello. Welcome in. Thanks for popping in. Yes. I had a love-hate relationship with the Glimmer Machine because I had a full foil plate that I love. We're not using it today because I use it all the time. But it wouldn't foil right. And then I purchased this one. This is a newer one. Well, it's newer for me. But I purchased it from Cordelia. And let me tell you, it foils. It foils the first time. It's mwah. And you'll see. You'll see. When it works, the stress, gone. Okay. But we need some foily paper. We're going to use our Himilco. We're going to use the Himilco white for all of them today. Just because we can, oops, those are not foily thingies. Let's set those over there. Just because we can, ink blend and stuff like that. Oh, you're in Ohio too? Yes, it is super smoky. Linda G, hello, hello. And I'm sure Linda G will agree. Northridge, Ohio. I don't know where that's at though. I'm in the Youngstown, Austintown area. That's where I'm at. So welcome, welcome. But yeah, we have smoke advisory, air quality advisories, because it's smoky. Now, the Glimmer is a Spellbinders product, and I do have the Spellbinders all black one from scrapbook.com because, well, it's glorious, and look, it matches my baby. My little scout, the little Simon Hurley scout, and yes, I have Amando and Grogu sticky on it because why not? Near Avon, yeah, okay. I will have to look at a map. I've only lived in Ohio for 7 years. You'd think that I would know some places by now, but I don't. I know how Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Akron. I'm so bad. But the Glimmer does fit in the Spellbinders. Is this the 6? Yeah, the Spellbinder 6. It also fits in the Platinum, and it fits in other machines. You just got to read the description on Spellbinder's website. I think it might be on scrapbook.com too. The specifications. But we've got our Glimmer. It's warming up over there. We've got our red light going. It's nice and plugged in. This is hot. Is hot. Maddie, hello, hello. So, foil. When we're doing hot foil, we're using foils like the glimmer foil, and I have a ton of it. But the glimmer foil is, sorry, let me take it. Actual hot foil is different than toner foil. Even though the toner foil goes through something that's hot, toner is being heat up through the laminators style machines, and that's the glue. With this style of heat press, the foil has the glue. So you can't use these with your laminating machines because it will stick the entire thing and you will have massive overfoiling. So hot foiling has glue in it. The other ones do not. And so you need glues, toner, and again, toner heats up, melts, and then it grabs the image, or grabs the pretties off of your toner or your foils. Sometimes words are hard. Foils. Toner, foil. Toner is the glue. Hot foil, glimmer foil, any machine that heats a plate, the glue is in this. And there's different brands out there. Definitely look into them. Make sure, if you're not sure, you can ask them if they have the glue in it or if they need glue, and they'll know what you mean. But we're going to do some Christmassy ones. We got to do green. We got to do green for Christmassy. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. So pretty. We got to do some red. Oh, look at that. We got little stars in this one. This one looks kind of like confetti. I don't know how to explain it. Shimmery. Maddie! Hello, hello. I think I said hello. I don't know. Traditional. We'll get some gold in there. Look at those little starbursties. I don't know. What else do we want to use? Silver. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Anything that we do today, you can do. I forgot I had that one. Look at that one. Anything that we do today, you can do with any of your hot foil stuff, alophagus. Okay. So if you don't celebrate Christmas, you can, bring out the stuff for this stuff. I just had my tape. A good thing to have around is some heat-safe tape, which means it's not going to melt. It's not going to do anything weird. Some heat-safe tapes are super sticky. I have this for sublimation. Sublimation Thursday is next week. Sublimation. Jolly, jolly sublimation. But, yeah, sometimes you need to hold the things together. Like, items like this, where maybe you want your card and you want it specific, right? You want it right there. So you need to be able to hold it in place. And so what I like to do, if I need it to hold in place, is not set it on there. Actually, I'm just going to move this. And just know that when I get everything set up, I hit the timer, we wait the timer, and then we go. And we send it through there. Okay. So we have that. We get our sticky scissors. Lovely to feel welcome. All right. So we're going to cut a little bit of our tape. We're going to tape it to that guy. And then we're going to fold it over and tape it to that guy. Just like so. Okay. And then we're going to get another piece. I'm all ready to tape it down. You guys, we also got to get some foil in there. We got to get some foil. So we have the pretty design. It's going to be pressed into the paper. Okay, so we don't want to see the design on that. And then I think we're going to do this, which is not long enough. So we're going to flip it this way. And then we're going to get a little bit of scissoring. Scissors! Scissors. Jenna! You guys, I want to apologize for yesterday. I couldn't yesterday. Yesterday, our bedroom AC, the portable AC, it quit working. It said, we're done. And we thought we would be okay. But it was so hot yesterday, and I was so grumpy. My husband went downstairs and got one of our really old ACs, like 7-year-old ACs that aren't the best for your electric bill. And he went and got one of those from the basement, and we got it cleaned up and installed. Mind you, we had to figure that one out, because the window, we don't have a window in the window. Yeah. So we had to figure that out. Now, on the foil, okay, when it comes off the roll, if you could remember, okay, where's the thingy? When it comes off the roll over the top, okay, like so, that is your pretty side. Sometimes you'll get a matte foil or a clear foil that is just, and you don't see the color. If you're having troubles knowing what is the top, trying to find a pin, okay, if it's a foil that's hard to tell, when you roll it off, okay, it comes off the sheet like that, you just put a B on it, okay, that way there, if you can read your capital B, you know that it's facing the right way, okay, because the matte side on the shiny ones, the matte side, this is the glue. That's all the glue in there, but it still looks really pretty, but it is the glue. So you want to make sure that when it comes off the roll across the top, not across the bottom, this is when it rolls off the top, that's the top. This is the bottom. Okay, that's another important thing, because this right here, it's hard to tell, but it's a thin carrier sheet. So when we pull the stuff off, the clear piece is our carrier sheet. And so that carrier sheet needs to be up. Upsy daisy. So we're going to have the pretty side of the foil, the side we want to look at when we're all said and done, is going to be facing up. Then the pretty side of the stamping plate is going to kiss it and make it feel all at home. Look at, they're smooching, they're talking, they're having a gay old time. Okay, and then we're gonna figure out where I want this specifically, okay, which is gonna be there. It's gonna be fine. And then we're gonna take this. Oh, I didn't get enough tape. I'm gonna just put it there. And if it peels the paper, then okay. The reason we put a B on it, you can use whatever letter you want, but a B, a capital B facing you, is readable. But I understand, but no, it does not mean bottom in this case. B means top. B means I can read it, and that's how it's going to go. You could use, I don't know, a capital G, a capital R, anything that when it's flipped backwards, it's not legible. Yeah, that's right, because T looks the same from both sides. And a lowercase b is a D backwards. So you want to pick a capital letter that is only legible from the viewing side. So from here, I can see my B. It's legible. It's turned the right way. Oh, did my machine get tired of waiting for me? I think my machine got tired of waiting for me. I actually had it warmed up this time. There we go. Willows, hello, hello. How are you, Jana? Jana says, dang it, YouTube, all messages is better than top messages. I was like, who is she talking to? Right? Okay, so now that we have our sandwich, now we want to tape the things because we have to flip it over. Because we want the metal against the hot plate. Okay, we don't want a buffer when you've added paper, and sometimes your paper might be thick, and then you've added your foil. You want to be able to put your, you don't want to buffer the heat. You want the heat right on there. I've got a green light, says it's ready. So I'm going to set the foil plate down, and that's why we taped it, because I really want it down that side. I really want it down that side. And then we have our cover plates, which we have to use 2, and why they just didn't make the thing, I don't know. But apparently, oh, and we got to turn on the timer. Turn on the timer. Turn on the timer. Oh, because of the smoke, the neighbor's chickens have been squawking like crazy, and my beagle keeps barking. Is the fires really close, or is it just the smoke rolling in? Yeah. Pam says, Carol, sounds like a good day for noise-canceling headphones. So, another tip, when I was using my old machine, things would shift, and it would drive me insane. And you'd get, like, a shifting halo print, where it would foil a little and then shift and foil again. Yeah, they have a new machine that isn't this. They have a new machine where it's just this. So you heat it, unplug it. I haven't seen the whole thing, but it's a little bit less. And yeah, it can be a little bit frustrating. My other machine really was frustrating because I was trying to figure it out. But when it works like this, we set the stuff on, we turn it on. I wait to sometimes I wait to put the cover plate on, and then sometimes I do it right then and there. If you're having issues with shifting and halo effect that you don't want, pull your plate, pull your heat plate, set it on your die cutting machine, then put the cover on. That way it's not bouncing around as you're trying to get it into its home. And then go slow, because we're using the pressure in the rollers to push that foil into the cardstock. Okay, so we want the heat to be nice and even, and activate that glue and press it in there. And then we're gonna come out. We can take the lid off again if we're having issues with that thing where it's foiling where it's not supposed to. Okay. And it's hot. Don't touch it. It's hot. But I'm going to. Don't worry. It'll be fine. I'm just going to snip this so that we can flip it. Come on. Oh, that's nice. It did not rip at all. Did not rip at all. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Look it! This is what I'm talking about when it foils. There's a little bit of a miss, but nothing to cry about. Not like my other machines. And yeah, but look at that. Air quality is hazardous. Yeah, it's rolling. Yeah, the mink foiling is good. I need to get another baby mink. I just have the mama mink, which is that's a little bit cumbersome, especially when you're just doing A2 size cards. But my baby mink broke, and so I gotta get another one. But yeah, so there's that. So glorious. Foiling for the holidays, foiling for birthday sentiments. I mean, whatever you're foiling, do like they say, batch foiling. I today am not doing batch foiling. You can't make me. Can't make me. Today I want to use the things that I haven't used. So I'm going to set this guy back in here. And I've used it now. Woohoo! I've used it. And then we're going to do this guy. Because I don't think I have foiled, I don't even know. I may have foiled this one. These are spellbinders. This one says Merry Christmas, and it's got some fancy schmancy stuff. This one says Merry Christmas, and it's just the font. And then this one is got the reindeer names. So we're gonna foil all of them, and then I'll have things to choose from. We like having things to choose from. Now with the sentiments, I will probably put both of them. No, I won't. Look at how big that is. What? Okay, so this is Mary. We're gonna go like, that's ginormous. That's actually really big. So if we put that on here like so, we're gonna think this one out. We're gonna put that on there. We're gonna eyeball it. So I want it to be there. And then we can use stenciling and various other things around this. We could, yeah, do some stamping. Let's do that one in red. That sounds fun. Okay, and then we're just gonna try to cut just enough for this particular project. Okay. So there's that. So we're going to put that down in the center. We're going to try that again. Can we go in the center? There we go. We're going to put that in the center-ish. And then we're going to do that like so. And then I'm going to cut that off, because that's going to be over foiling if somehow there gets pressure. Okay, don't worry, it's not a waste. I have so much of this foil, it's fine. We're going to do that. Okay, and then I want this to stay put. If I have to fussy cut it later, that's fine, but this is the straight part, so we're going to just do that. And then we're going to get a little bit of our heat safe tape. I got this on the Amazons. It's heat safe. It's clear. Not clear. It's thin. It's thin. That's what I was going for. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the stick off. and I want it to stay put right here. And I want it to stay put right there and right there, okay? And then we're gonna turn it so that the metal is on the plate, okay? And we're gonna turn on our timer, let everybody warm up, warm up, warm up, yeah. I love to foil, both Glimmer and Mink, says Jana. Mink is definitely cost friendly because you buy the laminating style machine, the Mink machine, the Gina K Fuse. I feel like there's another one, but they get super duper hot. They're a laminator, but they get so hot. A basic laminator, you would have to play with it to see if it gets hot enough. But yeah, so toner foiling is economical because you can go to your print shop and say, hey, do you toner foil, and then have them print your images. Or if you have a toner foil, you can print there. My light has stopped blinking. The blinkety blinks has finished. So again, I'm going to pull the machine off. I'm going to set it on my thing. I'm going to put the door on. And then we're going to roll it nice and slow. Row, row, row your boat gently, gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. We're going to set that over there. We're going to pull this back. Okay. We might have foiled extra foil. It's fine. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. That would be something fun to do on the back of an envelope. Maybe. Or, I don't know. That's just really pretty. Look at that. Look at that. We had a little bit of underfoiling there, but it could just be the pressure. I might not have had it warm up long enough. Some plates, this is another thing too. Some plates just need to heat up longer than other plates. So if you have a plate that you're like, just leave it to cook a little bit longer. But this is still acceptable for me. Even though it's not 100%. Oh, and that's another thing. It could be not 100% because there's little sparkly bits in there. There's a lot of factors. But we like it. So we're just gonna leave that. So that's good. We've got these two lovelies. I really like that. Shocked I haven't used that. Okay, and then we're gonna move our tape over. We've used this guy. We're gonna get another piece. Can we fit both of these on here? I have a feeling not. Oh, look it. They're so big-ins. Because I don't have a die. I would have to fussy cut. Which I don't have a problem fussy cutting. Will that work? No. You know what? We're not even gonna attempt it. We're just gonna do one. It'll be fine. And I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna skip that one, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna put that right there. And I'm not gonna be too careful with this one. And we're gonna do this one in green. Because I'm going to fussy cut that one out, I feel. I feel that one just needs a fussy cut. Fussy cut, fussy cut. And you can save these little bits, okay? You can save them and throw them in a drawer with your toner foils and your other things, and then just use them with glues or your toner foils if you're doing big areas and you need to do patchwork and stuff. So yeah, you can totally save those. I'm not worried about the placement on this. I just need to make sure that when I go to flip it over, he stays on the foil, okay, like so. So I'm just gonna flip and hold and set our timer, and I'm gonna let that one go a minute after the timer's ready. I don't know about you. Do we want to foil you? We should. We're foiled, everybody. Ooh, we have a piece. Do we have a piece? Look! We can foil it on our piece. Oh, and look. Do we? Is it? Oh my goodness. Look at you guys. It's perfect. Ish. Slide you down just a little. Okay, and then if you're worried about, because I don't have a ton of space, so I'm just going to make sure that that stays on the foil, and then my foil will be easy to place on the paper, right? So we're just going to make sure that stays put. But you can use these little chunks with double-sided tape, or heat them up. The skylight are talking, which means raindrops. We're supposed to have a bit of storm today. I know. Oh, and then our timer did stop, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna wait a minute because that's a bigger plate. You can also put it on and then wait a minute, then hit the timer. But we're just getting everything else ready. So I'm gonna set that aside. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. Get this and that. This and that. Or one on the machine that shifted. Yeah, we shifted. But so my stuff fell apart. It's fine. Okay. Woo! No! Oh, I just fell on the floor. So I'm gonna push that up a little bit. We're gonna set that on there. And then we're going to get our lid that just hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay. And that's another reason sometimes I wait to put that on because the pressure wasn't there. So it didn't push into the paper. So the paper's clean. Even though it shifted. It shifted. And we fixed it. But if you're afraid, if you need perfect placement, tape it down. Tape it down. This tape is hecka cheap. Hecka cheap. You get a ton of it. Don't skimp on the tape. Don't skimp on the tape. Okay. Guys ready? Guys ready? Woo. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Is this perfect? We have a perfect foil. We just let it sit there a little bit longer and it's perfect, you guys. There's no, there is no light foil areas and no overfoiling. Of course it's perfect. It's green. Look at that. Spellbinders does have pickup tools so you don't burn yourself. The thingy is this isn't very strong for big plates. So I added a magnet. I added a magnet to the thing because they get hot, you guys. I just clipped my ring right on the glass mat. Did you hear that, you guys? This is the bubblegum ring that my grandmother left me. It is a Burmese lavender jade. Burmese lavender jade. It looks like a piece of bubblegum. I know. But look at that. Look at that. I used to have the paperwork for it, but over the years I have lost the paperwork. But yeah, it's a lavender Burmese jade. And my grandmother told my mother to give it to me because I would be the only one to pull it off. And it looks so much better when I have long nails. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. We're yapping and not playing over here. We're going to set that down like so. Let that warm it back up. Moon, hello, hello. But yeah, it's my lavender. And then I've got this, you can buy these ring adjustment thingies, which is really nice because this ring fits decent, but it's a little bit loose. And so it helps quit with the wobble. It's, you guys, it's like a rubber coil. That's all it is. It's a coil. It's cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna do these. Okay, and then I'm gonna set my timer. That's going, and then we're gonna do this one. Look at that. This one's by Lawn Fawn. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Lawn Fawn. Oh, I need to take this off the back. That might affect it. Because I went through and labeled everything. Lawn Fawn. Okay. This one, the snowflakes, I think should be done in that one. So we'll get that set up here in a minute. Well, it's still flashing, so we'll go. And the full foil plates, I feel that they do need an extra minute or two to heat up. So if you set it on the platform, wait a minute or two, get some stuff done, and then hit the timer, I feel these foil a lot better. Outside, and Moose is having a barking fit. Uh-oh. Not Moose having a barking fit. That would be bad. Okay, so we're going to set that over there. Quit rolling around. We're going to plop this. We're going to set this. We're going to put our lid on it. Put a lid on it. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Okay, we're gonna get this heating back up. Woo! Woo! We know it foiled. It's stuck on there. Oh, look at that. Look at that one. That's actually really nice. Oh, wow. That would be fun, like a little postage in the center of your stuff. Look at how nice that is. I like that. And what's really fun too is after these have set and cooled, you can ink blend over them and then wipe off the foil. Can you ink blend and then foil? You can give it a try with your inks. I have seen some inks react and hang on to the foil, and then you have over foiling. I've seen it, so I just avoid it. I ink blend after. That's just my jam, okay? So we're gonna put the plate on. We're gonna let that heat up a minute or two. I've got this cut. I'm gonna actually tape this to the paper because I don't want this to shift off of my paper. So we're gonna take that matte side and we're going to put it down because we want to see all the pretties. Pretties. Okay. And then we're going to glue. I keep saying glue, but no, don't glue it down. Tape it down. Tape it. Tape it like you mean it. And I'm going to tape it like this. Okay. So there. So we have a nice thing. Nice thing. And I'm going to be brave. And I'm going to do a tappity tap over there. So it's warm. Oh, it's getting hot. It's getting hot. Okay. So we're going to set, we're going to put the pretty side of the foil down onto the pretty side of our doodad. Okay, and then we're going to turn on our timer. We're turning on the timer, turning on the timer. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. And then we're going to do some sentiments. Sentimentes. Yeah. We're going to foil. The companies, they were smart when they did the foils. Okay. Or, yeah. So they're like, oh, let's do a sheet and then match it up. Simon Hurley's are like this, but, you know, a different pattern, of course. But, so you can foil a whole bunch of sentiments. And if you've got your machine out and you've got the sentiments, you've got whatevers, mass foil the stuff, okay? If all of your Merry Christmases are going to be this size, cut all of your papers, cut all of the foil, and then one by one, put them together, run them through the machine. Put them together, run them through the machine. You'll get so much done in a day. And we're sitting here 44 minutes in, and I'm chatting. So there's a lot of interruptus, right? But if you're working and you're just clipping along, you're gonna make so much. You're gonna make so much. Okay, if I was gonna mass print this one, I would have all of my papers cut, I would have all of my foils cut, and then I would do the first one, tape the foil to the paper, send it through, and then while it's cooking, tape the foil to the next one. Tape the foil to the next one. And then just switch them out. You could even do 2 big cover plates, like prep them, and then when one comes out, you start the other and stuff. There's lots of ways to mass produce with this stuff. Adelaide! I have some stamps that are batch like that with a die. Not my favorite. Some, yeah. And I see, I can see how that would be frustrating, especially if it's just stamp and die. But also I see the good. Now, we might have some misfoiling because it bubbled under there. And I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yep, so it missed it right there. Is that the only place? Oh, and it missed it right there. But glorious. Glorious. Look at that. And then we can ink blend over that or do monochromatic. Like, this is an A2, but if we cut it in half, there's 2 very foily pieces, and then we could do like border edges to beef it up. And then we're gonna be gentle and pull the tape off the back. Just like so. Look at that. Isn't that glorious? That's pretty. Now, there are foil plates that are blank that you can heat up and press this, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna save it and do another day, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna take that off of there because that's hot. I don't want to deal with you. What were we doing next? The words. the words. Oh, you know what? I need a bigger sheet for the words. Do I care? No. We're just gonna do... Will it fit? Oh, no. See, it's just a little bit bigger than an A2. So... Well, that's rude. Ah! Ah! That gives me an opportunity. That gives me an opportunity. Let me chop some of this Bristol. Bristol Smooth. I don't think I've ever foiled on it. We're going to see if the Bristol paper... Look how big it is. It's so big. So big. Okay. Hold your horse-commisses. This may or may not work. And I'm here to do the example for you guys. And if it works, and you guys have Bristol paper, there you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it big enough for this thingy. This thingamabobbin. Oh, that's pretty big. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, and then we're going to rotate it. And then we're going to cut it right there. And then I got a chunk for whatever. But we're going to see if the Bristol paper will let us heat that. We're going to take that off. Bloop. Bloop. We're going to warm that because it's a whole big sheet. We're going to warm that up. It's warming. Warming. Let's do the sentiments in... Should we do the sentiments in red? I feel like red would be fun. Hey now, Maddie. Sometimes you guys see me use the sentimenties. Sometimes. You guys know. Sometimes. They come out to play. I'm going to do the same thing. Take that down. Take that down. Says it's ready. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Just finished Debbie J. Sparks. Well, because she agreed with you. Where did I have? Okay. She pulls out the foil machines and turns on a holder. Doing. Yes, I know. A whole new me. A whole new me. Okay, and then we're gonna set our timer. That's flashing over there. Yes. That's because Maddie agreed with you. What the heckin'? That's what we've done so far. Where's the other one? In our 50 minutes, we've done 5. But again, you guys could pull out more per minute if you had it set up and if you weren't changing all the things and yapping, you would get more done. But we like yapping, so we don't go there. Where's, the reindeer games. Da, 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 da. We're going to put this one away. Put it away now. That says it's ready. So we're going to get things set up. Set it up. Okay. You guys. I know. We're using. This was Hamilco. Hamilco white semi-gloss cover 80 pound. And we know it foils good. This that we've got right now is a thicker paper by Bristol. Strathmore? Is it Strathmore? Yeah, Strathmore Bristol paper. So we're going to set that on there. We're going to find our cover plate. I think that's lined up. I hope it's lined up. We're going to set that on there, and then we're going to send it on through. Discard Spark. Spark is like Patreon. It's a membership thing. Are what from Ranger? This sentiment one, this set of sentiment is from, I don't know if Ranger does hot foils. I know Simon Hurley has some hot foils, but I don't know if they actually sell them on Simon Hurley's or on the Ranger. I don't know. I'm a little nervous, you guys. I'm a little nervous. We have impression. We have impression. Okay. Oh, look at that. We have a one overfoiling. And I don't even think it's overfoiling. I think that, yeah. So the foil has little bitty bits. And so that little bitty bit kind of popped off. And so you just but I did have a little bit of overfoiling right there, which is fine because this is going to get die cut. Oh my gosh, you guys. Do you know how much Bristol paper I have? Like, and it's a different quality, right? Because Hemilco is like, it's got a thing. I mean, it's got a texture, not a texture, a coating on it. Bristol doesn't. Because ink blending on Hemilco is a little weird. I'm excited to ink blend on that. Just look at that. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, a little bit of overfoiling in the end. But look, it just pops right off. Again, that is the foil releasing a little bit because, you know, it's shapes. There are little shapes in there. So we can just check and it's perfect. I just clean up those two little areas and it's perfect. Oh, that's glorious. Look at that. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to shut this thing off and then we're going to unplug it. We're going to, what are we going to do? I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted that the Bristol Smooth was so smooth. Oh, that's glorious. We got to get this cut. We're going to die cut that. But I don't use that for die cutting, which we got to unplug and replug. Unplug it. Ugh. Get this back into its bin so I don't lose it. And then plug in the Jimmy Knight Jr. Okay. Hopefully this is not too close to the edge, but it should be all right. I need to flatten my guys out. Let's cut into this one. He's a lot flatter. You go there. You go there. There we go. Oh, we're going to cut into a nice clean part. What? Okay, so we're going to take this. We're going to grab our mint tape. Because, yeah, we're going to, whoo, hot dog. We're going to cut these apart. How? I don't know. we're just gonna look around a couple of them, make sure that we have a nice, try not to look at the parts that stick in. We're just looking at the outer edge and all of that. We're gonna tape that down. Yeah, we might have a little bit of an issue there, but we're okay. We're okay. So the Stamp and Die set I have uses the same font but different sentiments. Yeah, it's glorious. Okay, let's turn this on. Let's send this through the Gemini Junior. All that beautiful foiling. Don't muck up the die cutting. Oh, I can't look. What if I mucked up the die cutting? Oh, we got this. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Shall we look? Shall we look? Turn that off. Off with you. Oh, look at. Is it perfect? No, it's close enough. Hey, you can come down now. Come out of the clouds. Look at that. I wasn't careful enough. When you're doing foil, make sure your tape is only on the die. So this pulled up some of my foil, and so now it's not perfect, but it's good enough. We're gonna still send it. We're gonna send it. Look at that. Yeah, die cutting kind of sucks. But that one was right on the edge, and it's fine. Did you see that? Right on the edge. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I know. And then in the world of Abraham, I just seen him pop in. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. And Jana. Jana and Abraham. But Abraham, because he sends me the things. We're going to die cut this again. We're going to die cut this again. Hold your horses. We're gonna go through, we're gonna pop out all of the little things. So there's, on the back of your dies, if the area isn't accessible, they put these little teeny holes in the back so you can pop your paper pieces out. And then you can flip it over. Like this one didn't pop out, so I can just get that one. Okay. So those teeny little holes in the back is for where there might be paper. So pluck those little pieces out. But we're going to die cut this again. Why? Because we're going to make bougie dies. Bougie. Bougie, bougie. And this is not quite enough. That's fine. Would it be better to go this way? You know what? I think, I don't know. It just is weird. We're going to cut this way this time. Where's that die cutter? No, where's that cutter machine? Right here. And if you're doing bulk, right, you're going to cut all of your paper pieces first. And take care of that. Bristol smooth. We're going to, because it's thick. Thick. Bristol smooth. And then we're just gonna put that right there. Oh look. Ooh, we can cut it 2 more times. How fabulous is that? But don't cut them at the same time because this is thick paper. We don't want to ruin it. We're gonna do them one at a time. You go over there. You right there. Do we want to tape it down? Yeah, let's tape it down. I don't need it doing that in the middle of a cut. Give it to me. Okay, we might only need to do this once. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Which one are you? That's nice. That's nice. That's even just two of this is really nice, but I think we're gonna do a third, because that's what I need right now, is a third. Look at that, so glorious. And then pop these out before you start your next die, otherwise there's too much paper and it's gonna fiddle with your die cut and you're gonna be upset, and then you're gonna be like, Elizabeth, what happened? And I'll say, did you push those pieces out? And then you'll be like, oh. So just push the pieces out. And I just threw one on the floor. Please hold. You, get back up here. Nobody said you could escape, eh? We got all those out. We're gonna grab our paper because we mass cut all the paper. Mass cut all your paper to do all of this. Okay. And then we're gonna find the next season's greetings, and then I will just glue these all together. I will glue them all together at another date. But we're gonna get that season's greetings. Which one was it? That one. That one is the one I need. You, go there. Wait. There. And then pop all those out over there. Plop, 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 plop. Yeah, of course. It's not going to come out. Heathen. Poke those out. I like to poke them out because I'll forget. Poke them out now so we don't have to worry about it later. Pokety, pokety, poke, poke. Is everybody out? No, this one. We missed this one. You vacate. Everybody's clear. That's still toasty. We'll put that over there. Dump that over there. Put that right there. And then we're going to glue these together. Inexpensive Michael's cardstock for layering. Yeah, that's a great idea. But right now, this is what I have. And I'm not worried about it because I have so much of it. So much. Look at that. Look at that. Precision stacking right there. Precision stacking. And we're going to precision stacky that right to it. Look at that. We now have a bougie die. A bougie ephemera. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. You can use your scraps, all the things, because, like, when I do bulk thingies, like, I have a ton of this. We could just, if we're going for one, we could just put that on there and grab the one that we're going for. So, if you don't want to up them all, you can just put your little scrap of paper, tape it in there, and die cut that one single one. Again, use your scraps. Use whatever you have. The Abraham and I think it was Maddie are like, we like to use the cheaper stuff to bulk up because Bristol is kind of expensive if you don't catch it on sale or have an obscene amount of stuff, right? I have an obscene amount. That would be cute. I do want to cut that with, hold your horses. Let me do a tiny bit of cleaning. I need to put Pink Fresh. That's the sentiment. You're still toasty, so we're not going to put you away. Spellbinders Merry Christmas. Lawn Fawn. There you are. Trying to find Lawn Fawn's pouch so we can get that put away. So we did Lawn Fawn Snowflake. We did Spellbinder Snowflake Border. It's a one-piece thing. We did the Pink Fresh perfect sentiments for the holidays. And then we did 3 spellbinder plates here. I'm not going to read those off because I'm being lazy. I'm done. I'm done reading things off. We almost did this one, Delightful. I pulled it out because of the Simon Hurley stuff. And then, yeah, we're just doing this. It's fine. Getting my hot plate off the thingy so it can cool off. That we're going to put away. Put it away, put it away. Oh, forgot to put you away. Put you away too. Got to clean just a little bit. Just a little bit. Whoop, whoop. Okay. There we go. Hold your horses. All right. Who do we want to work with? We definitely want to work with which one? Oh, you know what? Oh. Okay. I'm a little bit bummed, but it's fine. This I was thinking we could do something with the Bristol paper and show the blending on it, but we didn't actually foil a design on the Bristol paper. But we did foil on these papers. See, like, look at that. How nice is that? Just a little bitty something. I feel like that needs a bigger sentiment. Which one are you? Like, Happy New Year? Happy New Year with some snowflakes. That's cute too. But that's not kind of, I don't know. Isn't there a longer one? That one feels longer. What is that one? Is that Warmest Wishes? No. What is this one? Merriest Christmas? Oh, that's Merriest Christmas. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. This one could definitely take some stenciling. Ooh, we'll stencil this one. I feel like this one with the little bitty holly, and we have a perfect stencil for that. We do. We have a perfect stencil for that. Where it's at, I don't know, though. Where's my holly stencil? We just used it not too long ago. Because it's right there. It's right there. We're going to do that one. We're going to put these away. We're going to put this right there. Right there. Okay. And then we're going to do this one. You guys, this will be fabulous. That one is beautiful. I wish I had that. I wish I had a die. Wait, which one? This one? Oh, yeah, all of the foil. Yeah, this one I'm gonna cut a postage. I think I'm gonna put a little, if I've got a good rectangle postage for that. You know, we're gonna go, I just got a new brush for it too. Where is Iced Out? We're gonna do Iced Out. Yes. Because I don't want it to be so bold we lose the red. So we're gonna do both. Both. Iced out is going to be nice and light. And we can build it up if we need it darker. And then we're going to go kind of light in the center. But I want that one darker. Darker around the edges. Oh, that's going to be so nice. Ooh. That's going to be so nice. That's iced out. Iced out. I had to get a new brush for iced out. Yeah. Because it had another color in it. Oh my gosh. Look it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. That's iced out. And then our branchies. Wait, how did I just have that? I think I did it upside down. Did I do it upside down? I did. Okay, so because I did it upside down, all we got to do is place it in the general area. Then we're going to find this where we wrote it, and then we're going to flip it upside down. And then we're going to kind of have that in the area. So that's going to go here somewhere. I can't believe I did that. I totally can believe I did that, you guys. That was a dumb move. But things happen, and it's fine. We're going to put that right there, I think. Is that good? They're actually pretty easy to line up. I can't believe I did that. So dumb. We're going to use overzealous for the stem. So dumb. Oh, I had overzealous out. I was like, where's overzealous? But yes, they do work in all the directions, you guys. Don't panic too much. It's fine. Don't have to redo it. Just flip all the bits. Flip all the bits. It'll be fine. And I'm just doing a light go with the overzealous. We can pin it and we can look at it to see if it needs to be any darker. Nope. I know. We're going to keep it a little bit on the light side, and we're going to do, okay, so we had that like this. And on this, there's this one leaf that has a berry hole. Berry hole. No, it's got a berry home. A berry home, not a berry hole. We're gonna use fruitcake. Where's fruitcake? Oh my gosh, I can't even. We're gonna go like an orangey berry because this is more subtle. More subtle. I can't believe I said that. We're gonna go with fruitcake. Oops, I just shifted. It's fine. It's fine. Take that. Take that. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I pick the best colors. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Iced out, a little overzealous, and fruitcake. Fruitcake. Zippity! Well, I came in at an awkward time. I know. Aw, Janine. Your doggo's not feeling good. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And do you see the foil? Do you see the foil? Like, we inked right over the top of the foil. And you can see the little bit of ink. If that bothers you about the ink, okay, you can wipe it off, okay? Oh, I love this. Oh, this one is so glorious, you guys. Look at how pretty. I forget about the Himilco paper. That coating on there, you got to be careful when you're peeling it off your stick mat. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And then we ignore the fact that it didn't foil 100% because that one is so pastel-y. This would be really nice on the outside of your envelope because you could still write on it. You could even mask off the area for the name and just ink blend for all my people that like to do decorations for the envelope. That would be really pretty. Sorry, I just gotta admire it for a little bit. I mean, look at it. This is so glorious. Okay, next, so things like this, if they don't give us a die, we go into our stash and we hope that we have a die. Oh, that might be it. If it's not, it'll be fine. But we're gonna cut that. I need some of you. Yes, I just pulled some mint tape out of the garbage. Do I care? No. Are you gonna judge me about it? Go for it. I don't mind either. How do I want it like that, or do I want it, I think like this, because then I feel like that kind of lines up with the bottom and that kind of lines up with the top. I don't know. That's where we're going with it. And remember, try not to put I messed up, a reminder. You do it once and then you're like, oh yeah, don't do that. Try not to put the tape over the foily bits. Just make sure it's on the die and the doohickey, the paper. I think that'll work. I think it'll work. And if it doesn't, it's just paper. I'll do it again. It's fine. What is going on? Get in there and cut. And then that was silver. Let's do look. Oh, good idea for that sentiment. I've never known how to use it because it doesn't have a die. Yeah, we'll see here if it turns out good. Oh, it did. Oh, it did. Oh, it did. Look at that. It's a little over, and we're okay with that because it's a little close there, it's over there, and it's over there. So we have a good, oh, I like that. That is nice. And then we can, oh, look at that. Like, that is, tell me, that is just nice. Let me trim this up. I would if I had this. Trim. I don't know what size it is, you guys. We're just going to eyeball it. We're going to eyeball it and make our eyes super happy. But before we eyeball it, I'm going to take a tiny bit off of this side and this side. Okay. And then we're going to cut here. Okay. There. Why not? And then we're going to cut a little bit. We're going to figure out how much we need to cut off of that side. It might be too much. It's fine if it is. Oh, that's good. That's good. Silver on silver? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Zippity says, I love that so much. Yes, the paper. Yeah, this is just some, I don't even know who it's by. It's just some, it's kind of like our foil, honestly. My foil has tinier, is that the same? What? It's the same as my foil. But you could foil a whole sheet of this. They have the hot foil plates or toner foil. If you've got a toner foil that looks like this, you could just make your own. And then you can gut it. Like the rectangle behind here, I don't necessarily need because you don't see it. And you could cut that out and nobody would know. Nobody would know. But I have so much stuff, I don't gut my paper often. But if you need to save your bits, you can gut that out, but we're not going to. And then I gotta cut some card bases. I think this would go on a black very nicely. And you know what? Sometimes we gotta be bougie. Sometimes. We're gonna see. Hold on a sec. Zippity says, anything iridescent gets my soul. It's like a tag for a gift. You can write the to and from on the back, right? Walmart has it. Round the corners. Round the corners on this. A tiny bit. A tiny. Let's do a tiny. If we don't like it, we'll fix it. I think I sent you that. It's from Michael's. Sent me what? I know you sent me this. See, says Abraham. Oh, the cardstock? It's possible. I don't know. I didn't write who the cards... I think I like that. Do we like that corner roundy? Sorry, Abraham. Too late! Too late. It's not bad. Oh, it does need the bougie paper, though. This is just too bougie, because then, look. See, it just looks... We'll let Pam decide. Pam, do you Pam, do you like it with the corn? I have more. I'll do it again. It's fine. Look at that. I'll cut another one. Round in the corners or no round in the corners? Let me cut this one. Oops, you stay. But look, even that on the jet black, I like it, and that's all that matters. We're keeping it, so we don't even have to do. But there. So, yeah. And then just look at that. And then we'll trim this just a hair so that... You guys, are we out? Almost. You guys, we have got to get some card bases cut. Look at this. Okay, chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop, sir. What are you doing back there? We're going to take a fraction off. A short side and a long side. So we're in between the 1/4 inch. I think that's an 1/8, you guys. I don't know. I just eyeball it. I'm eyeballing between a quarter, between the quarter marks. We're just getting a fraction off, you guys. Fraction off a long or a short side, and then a fraction off the short side. So normally it's 4 1/4, and we're just gonna pull it back to the middle of the mark, right about there. Felt paper would be amazing. Yeah, that would be fun. Flock paper. And then that is just going to give us the tiniest of white borders. So then we can really see how bougie our black paper is. We don't do the black paper very often. Sometimes it calls for it though. And we could totally gut this one because, well, it's the black hole paper. But we're not going to. Should we? Feel like that's a big chunk, but it's fine. It's fine. Betwixt the corners, big weird alert. Should we round these corners too? I don't know how I feel about that. Should we round those corners? It's a good question. We're going to take this piece because I don't want to round the black hole paper and then not like it. You know what I mean? So we're going to... What? Oh, why are you being so bad? Let's round that. It ate it funny. We'll try it with these two corners, I guess. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. So, do I want that? I don't like the extra corners. Layer it up. What are you talking about? Layer up the Merry Christmas. Cut another layer. Make this one like a thick dye. What dye did we use? Where's the dye? Do you guys know what happened to the dye that we used? I got all excited and I didn't put it away. I didn't put our dye away. Oh, there it is. Same size, right? We're just making it a bougie so it stands up a little bit. I think that's what we're going for. And if not, we're doing it anyways. Oh, where's the lid? We got this. We got this. He said, yup. Gotta make it bougie. Which makes sense. We're using the black hole paper. We gotta go bougie. I've got stuff popping all over the place. So there's one. And then, oh, look at this. Will it? Yes. Holy mogoly. Look at us. We're gonna cut Guys, I am so hungry. I don't know. I think black will be fun. I don't know. We're going to find out here real quick, though. If I have to, I'll cut them. Cut them. It's fine. Because it gives it kind of like a little shadowy bit. Oh, yeah. See? You could totally do white. But if you do black or another color, it's going to be like a little shadowy bit. I like it. Sorry. But look what happened when I moved it over. It made like a line of bubbles. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. You guys, look it. Aw, I broke it. Any hoobins. 1, 2, 3. Where's the... Never mind. It's right there. It's right there. Even Junior complained about the black. He was wrong. He was wrong. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's put that back. Okay, so we're going to line them up. We're going to start with the 2 black pieces, though. Look at how pretty that is. Because it's got the tiny little dots in there. Who is this one by? Pink Fresh. Oh, I haven't labeled the thingy yet. Pink Fresh Postage Edge. And they've got the tiny little dots in there. I think it's really pretty. I also need a set that's plain. I want all the sets with all the things. Oh, I almost did the wrong thing. So let's make sure this is symmetrical. It is. I think it's going to fit better that way. Like a little, and you could totally shift it just a tiny bit and actually give it a little bit of a drop shadow, which I just did. I gave it a little bit on the bottom and a little bit on the side. Just a tiny bit. You don't need a ton. It's glorious. Write little messages in there. Hello! Beads, yes, that is the word I was looking for that little thing I made. Yeah, I'm glad we did it in black. Sometimes you just gotta try things out. Oh, look at that. I'm glad we did that. Thanks, Abraham. We're doing the bougie stuff. It's fabulous. Throw the glue around. Lou says, nope, not today. I got glue on my finger. I got glue on there. I know it's crooked for you guys, but I think it's straight for me. I think something's crooked. It's fine. Okay, and then our card base with that tiny, tiny bit of white border. We love it. We're going to flip this over though. This card is kind of wonky. There we go. Tiny bit, tiny bit. Look at that. So we bring the white back in. We've got, even though they're two different foils, I could have totally foiled it in the same stuff, but you know what? I'm happy with the two tones of foil. It's very monochromatic, black and white, right? Because silver is a shade of black and white, right? A thin line, something foiled in red on the black would be pretty. Possibly. I like it like this. I think this one is super simple and I'm loving it. I'm loving just the simplicity of this one. I really do like this one. Nice, but this one, we trim it and put it on a card base. Hold on a sec. Do we trim this one to be a postage? Because why not? Come here, you. We're just gonna kind of eyeball it and make sure that it kind of looks straight. We're gonna do that one. Yeah, if we foiled our black paper with the snowflakes, that one, maybe. But there's so many, and that's the fun thing too, is once you get going, hopefully the ideas, or since, you know, you're getting some ideas, can write them down, and then, oh, look at that! Can write them down. Look at how pretty that is. I need to cut some card bases. This one opens the wrong way. Look how simple that one is. Look how nice that one is. Oh, I like that. Do we care that it opens the wrong way? No, not at all. We're going to glue it down and call it good. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate you bunches. We got some stuff done. I got 2 cards. I'm all confused. We made 2. We made 2 cards, but we've got stuff to do a couple more. We've got this guy, we've got that guy, and we've got that guy. This here, again, this one is rather sad. This one definitely needs a die because we have a bunch there. It should be, I don't know. I don't like that with that. But then, yeah, and then we got all of our sentiments. Like that one could just have a sentiment in there. Holiday cheer. Good tidings. Like this, you could foil this plate and then put all of the sentiments in there. Like, how nice is that? And then you could ink blend it if you want. That is really pretty. But yeah, these are the 2 that we got done for today, which we're going to, let's see which way. That one goes that way, and then this one goes this way. And then we're going to stamp and go. Stamp and go. Because I want to thank you guys. What color is that? Silver? Let's do... I don't want to do plain, do I? Do I want to do? I don't know. What color do we want to do? Blue. Blue speckles is showing up. Let's do tropical. Let's do tropical tango. Janine! Thanks for popping in, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for using my affiliate links. You guys are wonderful. Using those affiliate links allows me to buy more stuff for the craft room. And also, it pays the internet every now and then, which is really nice. Look at that. I love that. And then we got to do a white one for the other one. And then I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Oh, Gianna! I got to talk to Gianna because Deborah from Canada will be at her mummy's. So I need another crafty girl. So I was going to ask Jana if she wanted to do 2 crafty girls tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll be 1 crafty girl. 1 crafty girl at 7 p.m. Eastern. But, yeah, I hope you guys come hang out. And, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks bunches, my friends. Bye-bye. I know, I said bye, but I'm still working. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Later, taters. I hope you guys are staying cool and staying safe because it's really smoggy out. Ugh. There it is. I gotta figure out what I want to do tomorrow. 2 crafty girls. I want to make something, but I don't know what. Oh, I gotta make a video tonight. Ooh, almost forgot. Oh, I almost forgot. It's fine, it's fine. All right, bye. 8 minutes behind.
just for you.